Hit you so hard you won't see nothing. Ever, 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 ever.
Audio skulls all day.
The lyrics science is forever.
Let me ask you something, John. Is there a crazy echo right now? 'Cause, we're still trying to adjust some things here. Love to do design. Appreciate that.
Yeah, thanks a lot, buddy. You can thank Jared for that, as I do what I do best. Anytime that we do anything that revolves manual labor, I just kind of watch Jared and hold things in place.
Oh, he did it. Okay, I will give you credit. You did a lot more than you've done in the past. I got to turn that fucking transition shit off. That's just annoying.
Well, we did have setting everything up was really nice, and it turned out really well. So we appreciate the feedback on the new setup. We really appreciate it. And Jared, I know it's been a few weeks since we've done a show. I feel like a lot has happened in 3 weeks. I feel like we're obviously not going to get to cover everything today, which is completely fine. But let me ask you, man, what the hell is going on in Fairfax County?
What are you talking about?
Did you see yesterday?
First of all, there you go again with the fucking giving locations.
I'm just saying, man, like, I feel like yesterday, so there was a local high school teacher. Here, I'll put it this way. One of 3 headlines yesterday, but this was more local.
I don't fucking pay attention to this shit.
And close to home. But what I was going to say is there was a teacher from a local high school embezzling money, $40,000 worth of embezzlement. I guess she was some sort of finance aide or something along this.
I did see that, but that ain't even a lot of money.
And no, around here, it's...
Let's talk about the fucking CIA agent who fucking had 300. He had
the gold bars.
300 gold bars worth $40 million. And then like some cash, or I forgot how much cash it was, but I was like, damn, we get like 10 of them motherfuckers.
So I remember seeing that on the news. Each gold bar is estimated worth between $1 and I think $10 million or something along those lines.
Yeah, gold is very expensive right now.
Yeah.
Like, I can look it up right now and tell you how much it is per, was it ounce they go by?
I want to say yes. I think that is correct. But no, I do remember seeing that about a week and a half ago on the news. And I remember talking to my mom about it. I actually had a whole conversation with her. And I was like, what the hell is this? I was like, where did this guy get gold bars from? And so,
No, he asked for it.
let's see.
He asked for it.
So,
as part of his job, because he was.
I see.
He was like, he was probably trying to act like he was gonna use it for like a sting or some shit, or to. Yeah, it was just it was a request form that he used. That's like they normally use.
That's pretty wild.
And if you're a CIA agent, how many people are really gonna ask? And that's how he got away. I forgot how he got caught though. I don't remember how he got caught.
Well,
we can look it up. But anyway,
well, Jared's got the gold graph bar up here. I really wouldn't know how to read this, Jared. This seems like something that would be.
It says gold. Today's gold price is $4,353.90.
So that's per ounce?
Down for 150 per yesterday.
Oh wait, hold on. I'm trying to look at this bottom here. Let's see.
I don't know if it's ounce. I think gold is by ounces.
Gold is by ounces.
I think it's been a long time since I looked it up.
But regardless, yeah, you're right. Who in the CIA is going to ask, like, hey, what are you doing with all this gold? But at the same time, what do you think went through that guy's mind?
Yeah, it's by ounce. That's what I thought.
Yeah, what do you think went through that guy's mind? Like, do you think he was just like, all right, I'm tired of my job. I'm tired of this. I'm tired of that. I'm just going to steal this gold. Like, I wonder what triggered him to, do you think that was his plan the entire time? To join the CIA and then rob them blind?
Look it up since you... No, rob them blind. What are you talking about?
Not rob them blind. You know what I mean.
Motherfuckers got unlimited money.
Yeah, but still.
Unlimited U.S. dollars.
It's wild to me that I just want to know what occurred for him to be like, you know what, fuck this. I'm just going to take this gold and vanish. I'm sure it's a very tempting thing to see.
And he lived in Ashburn, by the way.
Oh, yeah. Just everybody, CIA, yeah, sure. Why not? That doesn't surprise me.
Well, look at the area we live in.
This is very, very true. But Epic, what do you think what would go through your mind if you were, I guess, presented with all this gold? Would you run off with it? Would you leave the country? Would you fake your own death? All right, so here Jared has the article up or multiple articles with headlines.
I don't know why you have to say all that. But
Well, I don't know. I'm just talking. That's a part.
I
of
just
a
want to know
podcast.
how you got caught.
Okay, so we've got our ads.
Fucking stupid. Goddamn.
Where is the ad blocker when you need it?
Fucking Washington Post. Fuck you, Bezos. You got enough money. Piece of shit.
It's crazy. The guy that owns my car dealership actually sold the Washington Post to Jeff Bezos.
Fucking dumbass.
That's crazy. Like, I know that's a wild thing to bring up, but that is a legit fact. I just found that out like a year ago. I was like, what?
Yeah, that's not cool.
Let's see. So we've got ex-CIA employee, detained. Let's see. I'm just going to kind of briefly summarize this here.
I just want to know how you got caught.
Well, that's what I was trying to. Let's see.
I'd had that shit in the walls until I could melt it down into unverifiable bars so they can't accuse me of anything. Yeah.
I wonder if how hot gold has to be. Oh, I wonder what would cause it to liquefy.
Rush's arrest prompted a response within the CIA. What did he get arrested for? Rush hasn't been charged, no. He lied about his education. That was the other part about it. He said he was a Navy pilot. He said he had a master's degree.
Man, this guy is just full.
And there was one other thing that he lied about. And that was just to get in the CIA.
Wouldn't you think that would have been a red flag immediately? Somebody must have not done their job properly. I think that's a big.
Well, no, that's the thing that they're saying. It was like there's a whole that's an issue within itself. Even if the CIA can't fucking find people who are lying on their resume, like who the fuck?
Yeah.
Hey, but at the same time, they must have hired him. They probably knew because I'm sure they did a background check, but they was like, oh, this guy, he got through. He's pretty good at his job. So like, you've seen enough fucking CIA shit in the movies. A lot of that stuff comes from real stories.
And that's fair. And I think we do forget at the end of the day that.
Oh, I can't stand this echo.
I know it is a bit wild. That the CIA in general is, I guess, just like any other job at the end of the day. You apply.
It depends on what your job is.
Yeah,
if you're like an actual, what do they call it?
Like an agent?
Yeah, if you're an actual field agent.
That's what I was trying to say.
Then, yeah, you're doing the wild shit.
Which is cool. Okay, so that is obviously not an everyday job. But say
that's the job I would want.
I mean,
the only problem, you're always looking over your shoulder, too.
In all fairness, I agree with you. That's like if I were going to be a cop, I would want to be a detective. Like,
Well, you got to be a beat cop before you can be a detective. But field agents, they can, if they're good enough, they can go straight. They'll go to Langley for the training.
Yeah.
And then they'll put them right in the field.
But
you got to show the skills and attributes to be able to do that job.
I wonder what level of training goes into that, becoming like a field agent to a degree. Like extreme circumstances, like I'm sure they put you in. Or
there's a lot. I
Yeah.
don't know if you ever remember the show, The Unit?
Yes, I actually do.
Did you watch it?
I don't. I did not, but I know. I do know what show it is.
Well, toward the last couple of seasons, one of the guys, because I think they're Delta Force.
Okay.
But I think one of the guys got recruited by the CIA.
All right.
And he was kind of working with them, but not really kind of working with them because he was dedicated to his team. But they kind of show some of the training that, and Delta Force goes through some of that training too, because they're not always running gun. I think they do a little bit of shit like that too.
All right.
But what other movie can you? What was that Al Pacino movie? I think was it Keanu Reeves? No, who was that? No, it was Matt Damon.
I don't think I've ever seen Al Pacino play like a
Wait,
CIA role. I mean, I've seen him play a cop.
I forgot the name of the movie.
CIA. Well, there's Heat with De Niro, but he's
he's a bank robber.
Yeah. CIA, Pacino. Trying to think. He is arguably my favorite actor, or definitely one of them. Trying to think. Is it one of his like newer films? I guess that you're thinking. It's older.
It's older. Fuck, do you spell Pacino?
PAC.
I know. It was rhetorical.
That's actually Pacino.
Whatever. They know what it is. Oh, The Recruit. That's right.
Oh, that's with Colin Farrell, right?
Colin Farrell.
Yeah,
I knew
there
it was
we
one
go.
of those
Yeah,
same guys.
So no, that's actually a really good movie. Okay, so that was like in the
2003.
2003. Yeah,
It says
the
it
early,
right there.
early.
2003. See it? So, yeah, Al Pacino, CIA movie. Are you looking for? Oh, you're looking for is a recruit. Al Pacino stars as a veteran CIA operative, Walter Burke, who mentors. Hold on, I'm trying to change cameras and read. Who mentors a brilliant trainee, Colin Farrell, and tasks him with rooting out a mole inside the agency. Very good movie.
Very good.
And they kind of show the training, like him, like teaching them how to see if people are following you and how to follow. Yeah. Now I don't know how much of that is actually true, but I'm sure that's some of the stuff that you got to go through.
I would think, but I guess to my original, not my point, but my talking point, I should say.
What up, Z?
Is that
what up, Epic? I don't know if we say what's up to you.
If I worked in the CIA office, like an everyday office, like a paper pusher, pretty much, I would think for the most part that is still treated like a regular everyday job.
Yeah, you have to adhere to more strict. Like you can't fucking talk about what your job is.
Yeah, no, and that's understandable. Granted, the obviously classified information that they probably handle on a regular basis, but I would just think like
also his name is Grogu.
I would also think that when they're in the office, it's just like walk around. It's like, oh, here, there's Dave as desk. Hey, Dave. Like I just still imagine kind of like somewhat of a decent office space, but I could be very wrong. Everybody could just be like, in their cubicle. If they
they have that, bro. Watch that movie again. You'll know what I'm saying. And every CIA fucking movie, when they do show like Langley, the headquarters, it's like a regular office building, but security is just way stricter. And not also note that CIA really isn't even governed by the government. They do their own thing.
This is true too. I wonder, Jared, I want you to apply for the CIA.
I almost did at one point.
You notice how I didn't say myself?
Yeah, I almost did because I at the time I had been out of the military for a while and I wanted to do some run and gun type shit.
Yeah, no, it does sound like a lot of fun.
But it would have been paramilitary. It was because I got emails from them like to apply paramilitary
emails. I like this. Go ahead.
It was paramilitary shit. So I would have been in fucking like Iraq.
Let me ask you this:
doing like the shit you see on like what's that show Lioness?
Yes,
it would have been shit like that.
You know what's crazy is I've actually seen a couple episodes of that show. So
I love that show. The new season starts August 2nd.
There is a lot. Since we're
I was in them there Marine Corps.
Let me ask you this: is there something that, if presented to you, in terms of like an extreme scenario, that you wouldn't do as an agent? You'd be like, "Nah, fuck that. I can't do that." Or I
as an agent,
yeah, like a field agent. What if they were like, "Yeah, you got to jump off this like 500-foot building, like free falling, and then you got to like land in this like." The boat, like some action sequence type shit.
That sounds like SEAL shit.
That's fair.
For a brief second, I wanted to do a recon, but they run too fucking much. I was like, nah, I'm not doing all that.
You're not a runner?
Not a runner.
I was a runner in high school.
My ancestor did enough of that.
God, Jesus.
Hey, what do you want me to fucking say?
It's been a few weeks since we've seen you guys.
Fucking true.
What if they were running from your ancestors, though?
What?
Yeah. Think about it. What if
I don't know what you're talking about.
What if he fought back and he was chasing people with some shit?
I don't know. It was like a skunk.
It's probably the pizza that my mother.
No, it's probably, I feel like because we have. I don't know how to explain this. Epic will know.
We have a new. Is it Office Space? I guess.
No, it's. We're not trapped like we used to be.
Yeah, we're not underground, burrowed.
Yeah,
like moles anymore, or even better. Here, not even gonna say moles.
That's true. Z. Yep. Well, I don't know. Yeah,
we could be like a Diglett.
I don't know what that is.
It's a Pokemon.
You're the same guy who fucking was like, I don't know where this Diddy Kong fucking game cartridge came from. You saved that just for fucking
No,
Diddy.
dude. First of all, the
Show the people.
Yeah, here. So going through a couple things.
We should have a third camera again next week so everybody can see our stuff.
So
we got a shelf finally.
Yeah, we got some cool stuff for you guys to see here. But I was going through some things, and I came across a lone N64 cartridge in some of my belongings. And lo and behold, it is none other than Diddy Kong 64.
Diddy.
I did not.
Did he do it?
Well, I'm going to put this back on our shelf, and I can't wait for you guys to see it next week.
He was there. You were there.
I will tell here. Since we're talking about Diddy Kong Racing, I will go out there and argue that this is better than Mario Kart 64.
Okay, put it back.
So
you're saying some insane fucking thing.
So,
put it back.
I'm telling you. It also has one of the hardest last bosses ever of all time. Anybody knows.
What was I talking about? Oh, yeah. I wouldn't want to do any of the fucking jumping off into swimming. None of that shit.
So
I want to do the spy shit.
Yeah. So the spies thing is cool. So would you be willing to jump off a building?
What?
Like not obviously.
I've rappelled. That was like a 64 foot, and I've also had to jump into the pool off of. How big was that shit? I don't remember how many feet, but it was fucking high. I bet you. I guarantee you've never jumped into a pool from that high in your life.
No, I have been on some high dives in my life, but I'm sure that this obviously is way different.
It's supposed to simulate you jumping off of the side of a ship.
Okay.
So imagine like a fucking aircraft carrier.
Those are pretty big boats.
Jump off of that shit.
Okay, that does. Ooh, man, that is kind of high.
Yeah.
Now let me ask you: when you hit the water, did it hurt, or you have to?
Yeah.
You know, obviously prepare yourself
Yes.
and land in a certain manner
Yes.
to avoid impact.
Straight down, just like a diver would.
Was it fun?
It was all right. I didn't really like the swim qual stuff.
Okay.
I was pissed because in boot camp I was close to getting. I think there's a regular Marine, like SEALs or recon or any of that shit. Yes, you have to fucking go higher, swim levels higher.
Okay.
But I was almost to 3, but when I tried to take the pack off, because it's like you're floating and you're having to swim forward with the pack on your back, and then you have to unclip it, take it off, and switch it on front and swim forward. And I couldn't. I had never done it before, so I couldn't find the thing. And they were like, "You're out," and I was like, "Fuck."
It's all right. It's all right. I mean, hey, I'll give you credit because I don't know if I would jump out of a plane.
I think I would. I've gone up and down through life on that. Like when I was younger, I was like, hell yeah.
Well,
then I got a little bit older, and I was like, nah, I value my life too much. Now these days, I'm like, fuck it.
It's funny.
My aunt did it at like fucking 60 or 65 or some shit.
So it's funny you say that. When I was a kid, I really, really wanted to do it as a kid. And do you know what really got me into thinking I wanted to do it? Was, believe it or not, this is going to sound very childish, but I was a child at the time, was the first Power Rangers movie. Power Rangers' first movie. Because at the very beginning, they're all just skydiving.
Why does everything go back to fucking some nerd shit for you?
What do you mean? The Power Rangers, first of all, I don't think are nerdy. I think they're cool. Okay? Come on, bro. It's the fucking Power Rangers. You can't.
That's just fucking nerdy.
It's no. What's no? The Power Rangers.
First of all, the Power Rangers, original Power Rangers, ain't even a real show. It was a fucking show that they just snipped up and put like some kid actors in the middle of the fucking fight scene.
Well, they're trying to save Angel Grove, okay, and that's very important to me, and it should be for all of you.
Z says it too.
What,
fucking nerdy?
He
was born a nerd. Shit, I was born a nerd too, but fuck,
it's fair. No, but
do some cool shit every now and then.
I wouldn't consider the Power Rangers nerdy. I would say childish more than anything. Nerdy is
okay. Then why does everything go back to childhood for you?
Well, I'm explaining to you.
Like when we were putting this shit back together, this motherfucker was over here. Hey, look at this fucking VHS tapes that are still in the. And, look at this Nintendo 64 Diddy Kong shit. Like motherfucker, I'm working over here.
Yeah, and I'm just over there like, yeah, keep doing it.
Reminiscing and shit.
Well, I mean, they're nice things that I haven't seen in a while. So I just, it's cool. It's cool. Vintage shit
Which means you should get rid of it.
Absolutely not.
Yeah.
Never do that. Never do that. Shit.
What the fuck is that?
What is what?
This dog with the fucking thing next to it.
Oh, man.
Oh, a listen nerd. That's funny.
No, if anything, do you know what I've learned to, do you know what taught me to kind of cherish the things that I have? There's a lot of things, but you know who taught me that? Fucking GameStop. And trading in all my consoles and games in my childhood. Some of the stuff I had, if I still had it, it's very rare nowadays.
God, we got to figure this out.
Yeah, don't worry. We'll figure it out. We're going to figure it out. It's not.
Look, if it's annoying you, then you know it's annoying me.
It's not necessarily annoying me. I think we're just not adjusted to it.
Yeah,
yet.
we're not used to not being so quiet.
As long as their audio quality is.
As long as they can hear it fine. But us, like, oh my God. Yeah, I think if we get that one of these across here, it'll absorb some more.
Get like
Plus,
that.
what we did have is we had the carpet. The whole room was carpet.
Yeah, that you know what? I think that might be like the biggest thing too, dude, to be honest with you. But regardless, no, GameStop, man. When you're a kid, and I know we've talked about this in the past, but it's like, hey, trade in the stuff you've beaten already, things that are old, put it towards new things. Hell yeah, I did that. One, you save money that way, even though they didn't really give you much for it. And two, yeah, you just save money that way. And it's like, oh, hey, the $60 game, now I'm only paying $25 for it because I traded in, whatever. But
that shit was a ripoff.
It was a ripoff, but you're a kid and you're not thinking about it.
Yeah, we did talk about this before because I remember I turned in, and I wish I never did, my entire fucking NES because I had gotten a Genesis, and I wanted to get a new game. That was when it wasn't GameStop. What was it back then? Was it Funko Land?
Funko Land.
And there was this new thing, Funko Land. Bring your games in, trade your games in to get new games. And I fucking went there, turned an entire NES in, and I think I still had to pay. I don't remember what games. What were they? $50 back then.
Honestly, I want to say games for the most part throughout my life have been between $50 to $80. Even back in the early '90s, some consoles they were
however
expensive.
much it was. I don't remember the exact price, but I got Lion King, and I still had to pay money out of pocket. After turning an entire system and a bunch of games in, and I wish I never turned those because I had a bunch of fucking good games.
Yeah, so that's like me. When I was younger, I was really into handhelds. I was a big Gameboy guy. I mean, I don't know anybody who wasn't a Gameboy person at some point in their life, whether it's the original fat gray one or the pocket one or the advanced or the flip SP. They had some really cool design ones, like novelty ones, that I collected over time. But I ended up, just trading them in, getting rid of them. And on social media now, obviously, we have access to so many things. And I follow some collector pages, I guess. And some people's collections of shit, dude, is, one, it's asinine to think that they have all that stuff. I like collecting things to a degree, but I wouldn't want my entire house filled with shit or a giant room filled with it.
Epic, if you got the money, hell yeah.
If you have disposable income, that's a little different.
Epic, I still have my Game Boy, and I think I don't have all the games, but I have a few, but my Game Boy doesn't work anymore. And I'm only holding on to it because I'm hoping I can take it somewhere to get it fixed.
You more than likely can. And honestly, since it's older, dude, the technology and it might be very simple to fix.
I know. I don't know what caused it to die. So I haven't tried to open it up or anything. But
you have the fat gray, the old school one, the original.
Yes, the original.
Oh, that's don't get rid of that thing, dude. Even if it doesn't turn on.
Yeah, I used to me and my cousins used to play fucking Tetris all the fucking time.
So some really good Game Boy games since we're on that subject, and I'm not even going to throw Pokemon
That's
out
the
there.
original Tetris, by the way.
Yeah, no, believe it or not, my grandmother, my dad's mom, I think it was one of my dad's birthdays one year, and I was only maybe like 4 or 5 years old, but she got him a Game Boy, and my dad was like, he was like, you can have this. He's like, you can play with it, RJ.
Pull that up.
Yeah, no problem. And, that sounds a little better. I just didn't want it to yeah, there we go.
You didn't know how to use fucking mechanical shit?
Well, no, I just don't want to be fucking touching shit.
You're good.
Breaking it.
But
anyway,
carry on.
But he gave me the Game Boy, and it had 2 games with it at the time. It had Tetris, which we've all played in our lives.
Tetris came with it.
And then the second game I had was Super Mario and the 6 golden coins. Okay.
I had Tetris. I had some baseball game. Was it Bo Jackson baseball? I think it was Bo Jackson baseball.
Another one of my favorite games. They had a Tiny Toons game as well, where you played as Babs and Buster and all those guys.
I don't think I played that one.
That was good. There was a Terminator game too, which I never beat. I could only get to the first 2 or 3 levels. And granted, this is old school gaming where it was very punishing. You couldn't save anywhere. There was no auto saves.
There wasn't enough memory to save.
Yeah, you couldn't do it.
You could barely run the game.
Yeah, you had to basically kind of beat the game in one run for most games back in the day. Some games did have the save option. And just looking at all these old school designs, man, it takes me back. But those games were super awesome.
That's the game I had.
Yeah, Bo Jackson baseball right there. Man, nothing like a good old Game Boy cartridge. And then obviously the handheld market started to advance a little bit. And that's when Pokemon started becoming a craze. I think that's when it really exploded.
It was fucking hard as shit to hit the ball in this motherfucker.
Dude, those games were meant to be difficult as fuck. You said you bought the Lion King.
No, well, you had technology limitations also.
Oh, of course. But you were saying you got a Sega Genesis with the Lion King, one of the all-time greats of...
Let's see if we can wake up some more people. What do you mean? I don't know what that means.
Wake more people up to the Game Boy.
Oh.
But what I was going to say is, so you got the Lion King, Sega
was
Genesis Classic.
Yeah.
That game is hard as fucking shit.
Oh, yeah. Who you telling, motherfucker?
And
that wildebeest shit was damn near impossible. And I ended up beating it a couple times. But there was one level, like, once you get past the wildebeest, there was one level. I never beat the game because there was one level that was impossible to fucking finish.
Years later, a lot of folks came out and they were like, hey, we purposefully made these games hard as fuck so people couldn't rent them and beat them in a weekend. Because this was back when, you could go to Blockbuster when that was a thing.
Yeah, I used to do that. I used to rent games.
Man, dude, who didn't like
and first of all, I was gonna say Aladdin wasn't hard, but then I thought about the one where you're on the carpet and the lava is going.
Oh,
bro,
that's so famous,
that
brother.
shit was fucking hard.
It's very hard.
I've beaten
it only a handful of times, and I actually beat that on my Game Gear. I was lucky enough to have a Game Gear as a kid. Something again, the handheld thing back in the 90s, that was definitely kind of the way to play.
Novelty shit. No, that wasn't the way to play. It was still console.
It was still console, but still, the handheld market was much bigger than it is now.
Well, yeah.
Everybody emulates now and builds their own stuff.
Because of the Game Boy, what it was. And also now it's coming back because everybody has their own. You got the Steam Deck,
which I think just went up in price too, if I'm not mistaken.
Because they upgraded the hardware.
Oh, that's fair. That's fair. And you know what's funny, and I didn't mean to cut you off, is as a gamer, I find these things really cool. But as wild as it sounds, I'm no longer into handhelds. They do nothing for me. Like I have to have a console controller in my hand.
The thing, I'm torn between because me, I don't play enough to warrant it. Those games will look a lot better because the resolution's smaller. So the graphics will look better. And it's just right there. You could play, and the way things are now, like I was saying, memory, that's why you couldn't save anything because there was no memory. Like the memory is all dedicated to the game, just running the game. But now everything's so small. They're basically like a Steam Deck is basically this damn laptop this size.
Yeah, no, and
so you can play all the same games that you would play on a PC on that shit.
Yeah, and I like the idea. I think it's really cool. It's really I just think, put it this way, if my lifestyle was different, where I was on the go more, and I was
100%.
I think
know
that really factors into that.
Matter of fact, I don't know them personally, but I know a couple comedians that for sure have those just because they're on planes on the weekends all the time.
Yeah, so I think if I knew I was like traveling for work constantly,
like this weekend or Monday, I'm going to New York on the train. I'll be on the train for 3 hours. Both ways. That's perfect place to do it. Or if I was going to be there for like a whole entire weekend during the day, unless I want to experience the city, but if I'm going to a new city, I want to fucking see the new city.
of course. You don't want to be trapped and like
But if
cooped up inside.
if I don't have shit to do, or if I'm in the airport or on a plane, like fucking
kill some time. So I feel like I would get more use out of it.
If you travel,
if I traveled or whatever the case may be.
Yeah, I travel a fair amount. Of course, I want to do more, but I don't think it'd warrant me paying $1,000 for fucking.
That's another thing too. As cool as these things are, I can't warrant paying that price for something I feel like
because
I've
I'm not
never
gonna
used.
get the fucking the smallest one. I want the fucking most powerful one.
Yeah, you're like me. Like it's like we have two versions of the console.
Yeah, fuck
this
off.
is for the little. Yeah, like, give me the big bad motherfucker.
Yeah.
I want to turn that shit. I want the speaker.
That's the same thing when I buy a PC. My budget warrant is only what I can afford to get. Like if I had I don't know, enough, like you said, disposable money, of course I'm gonna get the highest fucking shit, especially because I stream. And I streamed I was on Prodigy I think it was last week.
Yeah.
Because surprisingly, even though 4.0 just launched, it's not that packed. It's only packed when like there's certain, like when the big streamers are on.
Yeah.
Then everybody wants to fucking get connected with the big streamers in the server, whatever. Just fucking, if you're there to role play, you're there to role play. But anyway, like I was dropping frames. Like actually, we were dropping. Well, it's not bad now, but I was dropping fucking frames left and right.
Yeah.
And I was like, what's going on here? And because I was connected hardwired, and the only thing I could think is I was multi-streaming because I was on Kick and Twitch. Eventually, I want to move everything to Kick.
Okay.
Because the money's better over there.
Yeah.
But we don't have enough watchers to warrant that.
Don't worry. Maybe in 10 more years we'll.
Well, no, I think part of it is going to be me if I stream more, it'll start to build that. Like you gotta be consistent with this shit. I can't stream 1 week but then at the same time I got other shit going on, so it's hard for me.
Of course. And
you got to be in the right headspace to fucking stream because you got to talk to motherfuckers.
Yeah, and what I was going to say is, we're going back to, like, you want the best thing. Put it this way, man.
What up, Jade?
I want the Marty McFly speaker from the beginning of Back to the Future, where it just, like, blows out the whole house. Consistency is the key. Speaking of that, shout out to you, Jade. I have noticed you're streaming. I know you're on vacation, but I see you pop. She out there. Yeah, keep doing your thing, Jade. We support you, all right? We do, 100%. 100%. What I was going to say is, since we are kind of talking about games a little bit.
The other thing, since we're
sure.
talking about streaming, we do have a few new, these are on Kick also. Matter of fact, if you're not following me on Kick, go over there, make an account, and follow me on Kick. Bizmad Scientist, same one as here. But yeah, we got a couple new emotes because, like I said, I'm start back on role playing.
Okay.
And I got a couple. I had AI make me a couple of emotes based on the character.
Okay.
And I gotta say, I do hate on AI, and I had to do some work after, and I got a lot of. We haven't been here for a while. So.
I know, dude. I know. I was thinking the same thing. Even earlier in the week, they were like, "Hey, what are you doing this week?" And people at work asked me. I was like, "You know what?" I was like, "I'm doing a fucking podcast this week because I haven't done one and it feels like an eternity."
That's a good point, Z. Yeah, that's the other thing. I don't talk about it a lot, but I got some stuff going on outside of comedy and
100%.
And Z's right. Like sometimes streaming and talking to random people can help with just because it gets your mind off of it.
Yeah. And this is coming from the guilty culprit here that doesn't talk to anybody in his chat or anything like that.
Oh yeah. He never talks to anybody.
But I will tell you this. Even if I'm not like overly active in my chat, when I do get a couple people watching me, whatever I'm playing, I'm currently, and I will be streaming it here a little later tonight, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, part 2 of the Final Fantasy VII remake, just came out the other day. Few hours in, I'm loving it so far. So, if you're a fan of Final Fantasy,
we love a self-aware king is crazy.
Oh, thanks. I appreciate that. Thank you. Every time I'm streaming, I'm like, you know what? I was like, I wonder if Jared's in my chat.
Sometimes I am. I don't
just
ever
yelling
say.
at me.
I don't
and
announce.
I'm over there just like,
I'm. And you know what's funny? Like in the streaming world, like lurking is like it's. I don't want to say cool. It's accepted.
yeah.
But you lurk in real life. That's not really accepted.
Yeah, don't be lurking in real life, folks. Yeah, don't do that. Don't be lurking in real life. That's how you go to jail. Get charges pressed against you and have your reputation ruined, possibly forever.
I'm more. That's the only reason I said that is because I'm more of a lurker.
No, but
you also not to shoot you down. Like you play what you play, but usually the stuff you play, I don't have any interest.
That's
in.
okay. Before I started playing Final Fantasy here, and I know we haven't done a show here in a few weeks. I was playing the Lego Batman Arkham game, which is fantastic.
See, there he goes.
It is. It's fantastic.
You like to talk about the shit that I fucking hate.
Well, I
love Batman, but I hate Lego.
Yeah.
I say I hate Lego, but I don't like Lego movies and I don't like Lego video games.
Okay, I won't watch a Lego movie. I'll give you that. And this is really the first Lego game I've...
What the fuck do you think the video game is?
I understand that. I get that. But understand, at the same time, as a gamer, not every game I play has to be some third-person, hyper-realistic, superior graphics, end-all, be-all story.
Oh.
Sometimes.
Lego Fortnite for you.
Lego Fortnite?
That's what Jade said.
All right, Lego Fortnite it is. What I was going to say, though, but as a fan of Batman, the writing in the game is silly, but it's also very well done.
Yeah,
and
for kids.
It's just got all these little Easter eggs and stuff.
Back to fucking kid shit.
First of all, this is the only Lego game I've ever played. Okay,
Yeah, but you got a Switch, motherfucker.
I have, a Nintendo Switch is, one, a very cool console. Two, who doesn't like Mario, Zelda, Donkey Kong, Samus Aran? Come on, man. Come on. Let's be adults.
Kids liked it.
Adults like it too.
We know. Look, and here I knew Jay was gonna come in here talk about.
Don't
I
let
love
him.
my Twitch. And that's all you've been playing lately is Tomodachi.
And speaking of the
nothing
Switch,
wrong with it. You can play what you want to play.
Speaking of the Switch 2, yesterday it celebrated its first year anniversary. The Switch 2 has been out for a full year now.
Don't forget to tip the driver. What does that mean? What is Epic on right now?
Are you drunk?
We go hard on Tomodachi. I don't even know what the point of the game is.
I know what the point of the game is. And I've heard nothing. It's not something I personally think I would play. But it does look very in depth, and it looks like you would lose a lot of time in it. Put it that way. Let me ask you, Jade, have you played? I don't know if you're a Pokemon fan at all, but have you played Pokopia? I've heard nothing but good things about that. Again, not as a Pokemon fan, I'm not going to go hard in the paint for this game or anything like that.
Lies.
I'm not. Regular standard Pokemon is kind of like where I'll stop at it. But I've heard nothing but good things about Pokopia because it's basically like Animal Crossing meets Pokemon, from my understanding, which sounds incredible to be honest with you. But I don't know.
Fortnite, you got to tip the driver. They have no gag reflex. Oh, wow. Jesus.
Oh, no. You know what's funny? That's an inside joke.
I guess. I don't mind what he plays. I'm judging the lack of diversity. I agree. He plays kids games.
Well, hold on. I'm not done. I'm not done. We've got. Well, here. Let me.
She said she hasn't played it yet. I don't have the Switch 2. So yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely got to see if you can get one and upgrade it. I promise it's worth it. I promise. Because I kind of bought mine on a whim. I was kind of drunk at the time too. I was just like, do I want this? And I was like, do I need this? I was like, I do.
See, you know what? I was thinking about that recently. As much as I would like to stop drinking, at the same time, your impulse control goes out. But sometimes it can be a bad. There's a lot of bad things that can happen with lack of impulse control.
Yes, especially if alcohol's involved.
But there's also some good things.
I will say this is probably one of the better decisions I've made under the influence.
That's what I'm saying. And I've sent my fucking just random my comedy shit to like try to get in different clubs or different spots, and I've sent it to random shit just for the fuck of it, just because I was drunk. I was like, well, no. Sometimes you get it.
And the way this kind of happened, so we had just gotten back from visiting my grandmother up in Pittsburgh, and me and my sister went over to Burton's.
Oh, shit. Ghost Chips, what up?
Ghost chips.
Matter of fact, the hammer back there.
Yeah, it's hammer time, baby. Don't worry, brother. I ain't forget you. What I was going to say is, so we got back from Pittsburgh. We went over to Burton's to get some lunch and then have a few drinks. And my sister was like, hey, you want to go to the mall? And I was like, and it was like 1:32 in the afternoon.
Wait, are you talking about when you bought your Switch again?
Yeah.
Okay, we got it. We get it.
Well, yeah, but
We get it. You bought it when you were drunk. We get it.
We go up and we just go to, walk around. She was like, hey, you want to buy one of that? I was like, you want to go half?
Also,
She's like,
this
yeah.
motherfucker still goes to the mall. Fuck that.
Dude, first of all, this was like a year ago.
See, more kid shit. Kids go to the mall.
Kids don't go to the mall.
For bullshit. That's all I did as a teenager. I was going to look for chicks.
Yeah, well,
Excuse
I
me,
mean,
women. Oh, actually, that'd be girls at the time.
girls,
Yeah.
women.
That still sounds weird.
Well,
30 years later.
yeah, we were catcalling in the mall. That's what we were doing.
I'm trying to get numbers.
Yeah, hey, you over there.
Outlets, yeah, because you're looking for a deal. This motherfucker's going to the actual mall.
I bought it.
You know exactly which mall he's going to, and nobody fucking really goes there anymore because we got Amazon these days.
Well, I just went into Target.
Oh, you got to go to the store to buy jeans. Oh, well,
Pants are very important.
that's a
100%.
That's a woman thing.
What, buying pants?
No, buying. Yeah, I don't have to try my shit on. I know my size.
Oh, so you just order your clothes online?
Yeah.
Oh no. Well, when it comes to pants, you know what?
You know your size.
Yeah, I know, but I would still, when it comes to jeans, here.
And fuck, your pants are fucking huge still. You got fucking 2,090. Like, you think you Wu-Tang shit. Tim's and the fucking.
Well, and since I love being a kid, Wu-Tang is for the children.
This motherfucker here.
But whatchamacallit, I've also been sober for 6 months.
Oh, yeah, we do have a 2-story Target. Wait, is that like some novelty shit? Like,
What, a 2-story Target?
yeah, like I thought that was normal.
Well,
I forgot what store was there before.
it wasn't Penny's. Penny's is on the other side of the mall.
No, Penny's moved.
Yeah.
I think it was Penny's.
No, I think
Yeah,
you're
it
right.
was
Yeah,
Penny's.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're
yeah,
right.
yeah.
So, okay. So,
So it was J.C. Penney's before, and then they remodeled the entire mall. Penny's is on the other end of the mall now, and Target moved in there.
which I think is actually closed now, the J.C. Penney's.
Maybe I haven't been over there. The only time I go to the mall, let's see, when do I go over there? I barely go over there.
I have not physically been inside the mall. Well, sometimes I go up there to get a massage.
To the mall?
Well, it's just down the street.
I thought there's a fucking thing right across. Well, not where we were before.
Well, that place charges way too much.
Oh yeah, my mom used to use those. What were those called? I don't know. What? Anyway, we're getting way off of topic.
Not
Not
at all.
There was something I wanted to talk about. Oh, all right. Yeah, I know what I wanted to talk about. All these movies that are coming out.
Yeah, 100%.
We're already behind.
I know. It's
our buddy and Mandalorian came out a couple weeks ago, but we were we were in transition.
Yeah, we were picking things up and putting them down.
We were in. No, the fucking funny word is transition.
Transition. There we go.
I don't know.
I
Maybe it's just funny to me.
Well, the way you're using it now makes me feel a little uncomfortable.
I don't think you ever met Epic. No, because he never went to where you used to work. Not with us, did he?
Where?
No.
I don't know. He's been to a couple places with us when he's visited. I feel like he's been to every local bar.
I'm trying
with
not
us.
to name. No, I don't think he ever went there. I don't think you know him in real life.
Well, regardless,
he doesn't live here. He lives up there.
Up there, Pawn
In
Yonder.
the fucking cold. Well, oh shit, you live in the cold too, motherfucker.
Yeah, cold everywhere.
Yeah, I need my warmth.
So Jared, go ahead with the movies. It looks like this upcoming weekend is going to be like movie day for me and you. Looks like we're going to have to pull.
Yeah, we're gonna have to do something. Well, it might be. It won't be till the week after next.
I'm actually going to see Back Rooms tomorrow.
Yeah, I don't know. That sounds like
It sounds like a porno.
Yeah, I was gonna say a gay porn.
It's not a gay porn.
That's what it sounds like.
Back
Rooms.
Back Rooms. All right.
Uh-huh.
It's like it looks like a psychological thriller.
Anyway,
it looks good.
Yeah, you guys like those scary movies. I don't like them shits.
I actually told my sister, I was like, I want Jared to come with us. She was like, do you think he'll like it? Then I watched a preview and I was like,
not at all.
And I was like, yeah, he's
it sounds like something I would not watch.
It looks interesting. I have no idea what the premise of this movie is, but it looks interesting, and so I don't mind going to see it.
You have to pay. You have to play the escape backrooms game. It's hot as fuck out here right now. Oh, it's hot here.
Dude.
It was almost 100 today.
It was baking here. We're actually expecting maybe some rain, some one of those summer storms that comes in like 20 minutes and then dissipates.
The best ones are supernaturals. I'm not into scary movies, but speaking of scary movie, we do have to go see Scary Movie. And I've been thinking about this for probably a week now because because they're doing their press stuff for the movie, the Marlon brothers, Sean and Marlon, and it got me thinking. I grew up on the Wayans brothers. Well, not just the Wayans family, because you had I'm Gonna Get You Sucker, In Living Color. You had White Chicks. You had
Major Pain.
Major Pain. Yeah. And then whatever Damon did stand up.
Yeah.
And he did all his movies. What was the one he did with Bruce Willis?
Oh, dude.
It was a football. He was a
It's
football
The Last
player.
Boy Scout.
Yes, The Last Boy Scouts.
That movie's slept on.
More Money, bro. It's so many fucking movies. My question to you is, because I'm sure you probably taken a lot of their content in as well over the years. You're a Scary Movie fan, obviously. Who was your favorite Wayans brother?
Man, that's actually a good one because I love.
I
all
know.
of them.
I've been thinking about this for weeks.
I might have to go with Marlon.
Okay. Well,
yeah.
now why?
I don't know.
I know why.
I think he seems to.
I know why you like him.
I think he's just like the silliest to me.
Okay. See, here's. I'll tell you exactly why you like Marlon, and for some reason I figured you would say that. He's physical comedy.
Yeah.
Jim Carrey's physical comedy, and you like Jim Carrey too.
Oh, Jim Carrey is one of my favorites.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So that's why I think you would have drawn toward him. So, okay. Now, who do you think my favorite Wayans brother is?
I want to say it's
Damon.
Damon.
Wayans in general, because they got Kim too.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to say it's Damon.
Oh, well, why?
I don't know. I just know it. I feel like I know you so well that not in a weird ass way, but that just resonates with your personality for some reason.
It
yeah.
is. It's Damon.
And I think he had more kind of serious roles to a degree.
To a degree, but then you had and then Homie the Clown.
Yeah, that's also very fair.
And then
so maybe he's
and then he also had that one. Oh shit, he was in. Was it Harlem Nights? What was the one where he had the broken neck and the arm and shit?
Oh, dude, I know exactly. I can see it.
It had to be Harlem. No, it wasn't. It was Mo Money, I think. Hold on.
I can see it in my head.
I think it's the one with
It's probably in those VHS tapes over there.
It's the one with fuck, man. It's gonna
Is it bothering you?
Yeah.
Oh, well,
Keep talking.
So while Jared's looking that up, I don't know if any of you guys have seen some of these movies that Jared has mentioned. The Mando and Grogu scary movie. What's the other one we want to see? He-Man. We got to see He-Man.
Oh yeah,
well.
He-Man was the other one.
I don't know if you guys have seen that, but please, no spoilers. And if you had,
Marlon is definitely one of the nicest of them all. I don't know. I'm a huge Wayans family fan because I grew up on these guys. Maybe it was Beverly Hills Cop.
Ah, that's right. He is in that, dude.
I think was this the one where he was all beat up? Nah, this can't be it.
No, I feel like you would know that.
He was. No, that was what movie was he? No, it was this one. He was the real sweet one. He was
That's right.
Fruity one.
Well, it is probably.
Hold on, let me. Oh yeah. Not that there's anything wrong with that.
Not
but
that there's anything wrong with that.
Yeah. Hold on.
Let's see. Speaking of physical comedy, I before his kind of fall off the ledge racist rant many years ago.
Here you go.
No, Michael Richards is really good at physical comedy too.
Oh, do you know he got fired from Saturday Night Live? Damon Wayans was on Saturday Night Live.
Yeah, I know that.
Yeah, he got fired.
Yeah, so like
again, why I like him because bucking against authority.
yeah. So what I was gonna say
What
is
was the one that he was broken up in? It had to be. Oh yeah, he was what Adam Sandler in Bulletproof. Blank Man, obviously. Mo Money. He was a star. Mo Money. What the fuck was that movie?
oh, I'm gonna get you, sucker.
Damon was in the new Lethal Weapon show. I didn't see that.
It was on Fox for like I think a season or two.
And it was really good because of him. Yeah, he's
good.
I do remember that. I do. Yeah, I do remember. I never watched it, but
Yeah,
it had to be this one where he was all broken up. I don't remember. Anyway, Keenan is also he's a legend. Keenan Ivory Wayans. He worked with Robert Townsend. He worked with.
Would you say that they're arguably one of the most successful families in Hollywood? Like
one of the,
if not the most successful,
probably
family,
the most.
You know, and I'm not trying to
definitely the most successful African American family. Because Denzel Washington's son acts. Actually, he has got two sons, and I think they both act. But the main one that we know about is the guy that was in Tenet. I forgot his first name.
talk about a mind fuck of a movie. I still don't understand that shit. I feel like I need to watch it again.
Marlon. Oh yeah, he said because of Shorty. Yeah, a lot of people like Shorty. The Wayans brothers with Sean and Marlon was good too. John Witherspoon.
Yeah.
The whole reason he even became their father is because they knew Keenan and Damon from the Comedy Store days as doing stand up. And obviously John Witherspoon, he knew Richard, he knew Robert Williams. That legacy is, now that I'm thinking about it, is fucking crazy.
Yeah, and a lot of the folks that they've helped put on the map too. I mean, we wouldn't, Jim Carrey is a huge example. A huge example.
Matter of fact, Damon Wayans was it Damon? Damon told the story, but I think Damon told Keenan about him, or maybe the other way around. He told that on Club Shay Shay, but one of them two discovered him. Oh yes, that's what it had to be, Damon, because Damon knew about him from the Comedy Store in L.A. Because they were doing stand up, and he had a character similar to Fire Marshal Bill that he would do jokes around that, and that's how that became a thing, and he just morphed it into like a bigger Fire Marshal Bill character.
Yeah, Living Color Jim Carrey is hilarious, dude.
Oh hell
yeah! That show in general is hilarious.
You got to remember, like during that time. First of all, that show, yeah, like you said, that show in general, like it changed an entire. We talked about this before, how it changed the way the NFL started doing halftime shows. They had them corny ass, unseasoned fucking halftime shows.
Yeah,
and when I say unseasoned, you know what I mean. They had those corny ass, unseasoned halftime shows, and then one day they were like, you know what? Fuck it, we're gonna Super Bowl. We're gonna do a set in the middle, like 20-minute live. It was live. I remember watching this shit, and and the next day at school, I remember everybody talking about this shit. Hey, did you saw the Super Bowl? Yeah. Hey, did you see it in living color? Everybody switched the channel.
Yeah,
during the fucking game, bro. That shit was. They changed an entire, and now that's why we have fucking. The next year we got Michael Jackson. And now we got fucking all these big ass name stars every year.
You know, speaking of Michael Jackson, there is that biopic recently came out.
I haven't seen it.
I haven't seen it.
I heard it was good.
I've heard it was good as well. And there's a new Netflix, I guess, mini doc on, I guess, the trial. I guess from when he was accused of.
You're right, Z. Correct. Yeah. Oh yeah, we remember. Sorry, I didn't mean it.
No, you're good, dude. You're good.
Yeah, Chris Farley, another one, legend, rest in peace.
Yeah, man, he died so young, brother.
Yeah.
Oh, man, Chris Farley was funny as shit. What I was going to say is, oh, fuck. No.
You're talking about, shit, I'd heard it, but then I didn't hear it.
I don't know. I'm dumb.
It probably wasn't that important.
I don't know. I'm kind of an important guy.
We're talking about comedy. So.
I mean, it's a funny thing. But, damn it, man. That stinks. That's okay. But
oh shit, I didn't see the.
Michael Jackson. That's
gifted,
right.
Thanks for the gifted epic. Oh wait, did you give 25? Holy shit.
25 gifted subs. Thank you, Epic.
I'm sorry I didn't notice it earlier.
Thank you, sir.
Oh, yeah, Michael Jackson. You were talking about Michael Jackson.
So Michael Jackson, and then I had to start thinking about it just because I've been seeing it kind of on social media. You know, my sister was watching a little miniseries. Bro, when Michael Jackson would appear in concert, that man would stand there, and I think the Super Bowl halftime show is a very good way to look at this. He came up and he stood there, didn't move for like 3 to 5 minutes or something. Like, didn't move, didn't take his glasses off, didn't do anything. And people were going nuts. They used to have ambulances on standby because people would pass out.
RJ. And I've heard this discussed on podcasts before. Michael Jackson is probably the most famous person to ever live.
No, and I understand that. I know that.
Like, I don't give a fuck. Fuck your fucking Beehive and fuck the Swifties, all that shit. Nobody. And this was no internet. He had motherfuckers across the fucking globe.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy, right?
He was going to Africa and like motherfuckers who ain't got TVs and shit. Well, at least that's what they portrayed to us back then.
Yeah.
Because like I remember growing up, especially during that time, when everything was about Ethiopia and the Ethiopians don't have food and like they're swatting flies. They can't even swat flies with their head. I'm sure there were some hungry people, but they just want to make fucking us believe that Africa they ain't have shit.
Yeah.
Which is 100% lie. If that was true, then why does everybody want to get their resources?
Yeah. But to your credit,
Z, I agree with you. I don't believe that he did anything either. It was because he had so much power.
It really is, dude. And to think about his stardom pre-social media, pre-everything. I mean, there isn't a person on the planet that didn't know his name. But the idea,
Thriller was like we can look it up. I don't know. It might not be, but I think Thriller is still the fucking most sold album ever.
Rightfully so. And I don't think anything else is ever gonna take that place. It doesn't need to
these days. Actually, with digital shit, you really can't.
No, I feel like that has to be its own separate category to a degree. But this guy would go out on concert, and they would have ambulances on standby because people would pass out from excitement from seeing Michael Jackson live. Like, they were rolling grown men out on stretchers into ambulances from excitement. Like, this is like real shit. So to Jared,
what did I fucking say?
So Michael Jackson's 1982 masterpiece Thriller.
I was 3 years old. God damn,
I wasn't even born yet.
I'm an old man.
I was born in 88. Is the #1 selling album of all time. It has sold an estimated 70 million copies globally and holds the
physical copies, by the way.
Yeah, globally, and holds the official title for the best-selling album in the world. 70 million physical copies of one album.
You think, I'm not trying to bring race into it, but this is America, and there's a lot of it. It is in the DNA of this country. You think they are going to, the powers that be, I'm not saying everyday average, obviously we just talked about how many people loved him.
Yeah.
White, black, blue, purple, yellow, everything.
I'll let you finish and I'll get into something.
Please, because you're already making me forget.
Okay.
Damn it. Yeah, so obviously all these people loved him, but you think the powers that be, especially looking at this administration, this is the first time our generation has seen an administration comparable to ones that came before, I'd say, the civil rights movement. And this is just me forming this thought right now. This is real time, folks. So, of course, it's a shock to us because most of us, we were like, oh, we're thinking we're moving forward as a country. We're like, all this fucking bullshit is behind us. But now we're starting to see this was going on at the highest level. This was trying to get rid of everybody who ain't what they want to be, is what we're seeing right now. So you think those type of people during that time, as much power as he had and as much money as he had, he bought the fucking Beatles fucking catalog.
Yeah, I know. That's pretty fucking, that's like,
you think
it's like godlike powers,
so
really.
You think there's not somebody trying to fucking take him down.
No, and I would agree with that 100%. And what I was going to say is, you were saying,
as much as he was fucked up for what he did, same thing with Bill Cosby. Again, black man, power and money. Oh, we're gonna fucking find some shit.
Try to blackball you or whatever the case may be. No, you were saying that everybody, loved Michael Jackson, no matter what race they are. I remember when I worked at Papa John's. I worked with a gentleman who it's always
I know. Go ahead. I was looking for the fucking
the hot bag. It's over in the corner.
I know. I saw it earlier.
Don't worry. Some habits die hard. What I was gonna say though is one of my coworkers, him and his dad, they have their own little little mariachi band that they perform pretty regularly. They sing, they play various instruments, and I remember one time we were sitting in the office, or we were making some pizzas at one time, and I said, "Hey, brother," I said, "who would you ever want to see in concert that you haven't seen yet?" He said, "Bro," he said, "I wish I could have seen Michael Jackson in concert." I said, and it kind of took me aback a little bit. Not that I don't.
Same here. I wish I had seen.
Oh yeah, 100%.
And I'll be real, bro. I haven't really been. I don't know. I don't know. I haven't had a. Well, I did want to see Wu-Tang. I think they're back. Their final tour is this year, and I forgot when they're coming here. But anyway, or they're going to Baltimore or some shit. Anyway, I haven't been to a music concert since I was a kid.
I probably haven't been once since high school. I saw 3 6 Mafia.
Ooh, no. I'll take that back. Well, I was still a kid, but we used to see like I saw Big Pun.
That would be tight.
Cameron, and I think DMX was with him.
Oh, dude, I'd love to see DMX, and that would have been super.
But this
cool
was
too.
at the Ritz.
All right,
in the main room at the Ritz. Was it the Ritz? Yeah, main room at the Ritz. And we used to go to a lot of those because you got to remember back when that was when hip hop was hip hop.
Yeah. It's I don't even know.
So
what it is
the only place you could go to see these acts were in clubs.
Yeah.
And definitely saw Big Pun. Definitely saw Cameron. Pretty sure DMX was with him. I'm trying to think of who else I saw. And then somebody was somewhere, and I think might have been the Roots, but they didn't show up till really late. I can't remember.
Seeing the Roots would be pretty dope.
No, I did see the Roots. This was
Their Things Fall Apart album is still one of my favorites.
10 years ago again. My friend, I haven't talked to her in a while. But anyway, she had an extra ticket. This is when Lucky's was still open. And she was like, "You want to go see the Roots?" I was like, "Hell yeah."
Yeah.
Bro, you want to talk about live music? Remember, did you ever go to a symphony as a kid? On a field trip or something?
Yeah. Been to one or maybe two.
So you know how they'll start out slow kind of. First they do the warm up, obviously. Warm up is just a bunch of motherfuckers beep, beep, beep. And then they start getting into the music and you're like, what the fuck? When they get to the good shit? Then they do an intermission. I'm like, all right. The Roots ain't is all that I thought they would be. And then they come out the second half. Son.
Yeah.
Son.
Shun.
That fucking room was jumping. And it was packed. It was a Fillmore and what was that, Silver Spring, I think?
Yeah. Fillmore or Silver. Yeah, that sounds right.
Bro. Probably the best fucking musical shit I've ever seen.
Well, I did attend the rock orchestra at Constitution Hall this past year. Yeah. I did do that.
It was like that.
It was really neat. And I remember sending you pictures and you're like, it's art, RJ. Of course.
Yeah, because he was like, oh my God, this is fucking amazing. I'm like, yeah.
I don't know. I think you're exaggerating a little bit.
No.
No. I sent you some pictures and I was like, it was cool.
No, it was like you've never fucking been out of the house before.
Oh, calm down. But it's funny you talk about that. I remember seeing 3 6 Mafia in high school. It was either my sophomore year. No, it was either my junior or my senior year. But this was at the kind of their peak of their popularity when that Most Known Unknown album came out and that Stay High song came out.
I'm sorry. Come with Epic next time, Z.
And what I was going to say is I remember it was super cool. It was tight because we were at Eagle Bank Arena. So it was nice and packed. Some people were in there smoking.
You mean the Patriot Center?
Yeah, that's what it. Yeah, that I wanted to call it, but I didn't want you to correct me if I called it the Patriots.
Wait. First of all, speaking of that, I was at a conference for work last week, and I met. We've worked with these people for years. They've been working with my organization since 2016.
I gotcha.
And I've never met these people, but these were the founders. So they were at this conference, and the only reason I knew is because the guy sent me a message to through the app. You gotta know conference shit, but anyway, he sent me an invite through the app. He was like, "Yeah, come by and say hi," because we've been working with SSH for. I just fucking gave everybody where I work, but we've been working with with them since 2016, and I was like, "Oh, okay, I'll go by." Turns out, didn't even know this. Knew who these people were, worked with them. The guy went to West Springfield.
Really?
And he's a little older than me. And it's funny because we were talking about, he was like, I don't know how it came up, but he was like, "Yeah, I went to West Springfield." I was like, "Oh shit, yeah, I went to Hayfield." He was like, "Yeah, it's really rare that people like us stay around here." And I was like, that's true. And then I started thinking about it on the way over here. I'm like, it's crazy. Like, it's not that small of a world, but it is at the same time. Like, we both still work. We work in this industry, and we're both from Fairfax County, like born and raised.
Yeah.
It was just,
it
was surreal for me.
That's that's really cool. But I do remember being there in the concert, and it was tight. It was super cool. But this is, I think, when Project Pat was like still in jail or just getting out of jail.
You guys need to get to know each other. He was like, "I knew you were going to say that." So now we got to spend 30 hours in the car together.
Oh, man.
Take a train, man.
What I was going to say is, I remember that they kind of dimmed the lights a little bit, and there was this big guy on stage. You could see like his silhouette, and we all thought it was Project Pat. And I was like, I was
Wasn't he in jail at the time?
He was. So it turned out to be a security guard when the lights came on, and we were a little disappointed. But
that was, what year was that?
This was, I want to say this was in 2005 or 6 when I went to this concert. So about 20 years ago.
Wait, no, because he came out with an album, right? He had just got out of jail,
and he came out with that good googly moogly. Came out with that song.
That was wasn't Scissor upon that?
No. That was an older album. The Good Googly Moogly was his newer album after he got out of prison.
No.
I'm pretty sure.
Hold on. Let me look it up.
And Sipping on Some Scissor, that's a 3-6 Mafia album.
Yeah, but I know, but it was all around the same time as what I'm thinking about.
On some that might be is that the number one hip hop song of all time?
No.
It definitely in my top 10.
I'll look it up. Give me a second.
Yeah, but I just remember the lights going dim and we saw it. I was like, "Oh my God, it's Project Pat."
So who was it?
It was a security guard. It was this guy protecting, 3-6 Mafia from the crazed high schoolers and, whoever else was there. Mr. Don't Play. That's one of he's got Gorilla Pimp on that. That's probably my favorite Project Pat
I'm trying to remember which one.
I feel like a straight drug dealer when I listen to that song.
Well,
I'm not gonna lie.
Well, you're not, so relax.
I'm not. I have a 9 to 5.
I think this is the one I'm talking about. Hold on, let me pull it up.
2002. It's that 2006 album right there.
I'm talking about this one. He had just gotten out of prison. He must have went back to prison then.
Yeah. It's possible. He did that one. Then maybe he did go to jail and then he got out in 2006.
Probably.
And then got that album. So
probably.
It was definitely around this time. But yeah.
Because the only reason I remember this is because I was in the military when this came out. And I was around, you got to remember, I was around people that were from everywhere in the country. So that's how I got exposed to a lot of Southern music. Because I was already a West Coast head. I love Tupac and Snoop Dogg and Dr. Dre. Like, I was already on that shit.
Yeah.
But the only the kind of access that I really had to down south music was like Master P, Mystical.
Yeah.
So I didn't even know about, well, aside from Scarface, but and the Ghetto Boys. But that's just pioneering shit.
Yeah. No, I mean,
But like
I love Scarface, dude.
Project, like me finding out about Project Pat, man, I wasn't really a 3-6 Mafia head
No, some of my friends were
until
more than,
later.
Some of my friends were way more than me. They
No,
like,
I know
lived
a
and
lot
died
of
by
people.
that.
I knew some. Actually, as a white dude from Florida, he was a hardcore 3-6 Mafia fan.
Yeah, and oh man, dude, there are so many albums that can't. That was such a good time for music. I feel like it was like
the best.
I feel like
you
that was
want to
like-
know the number one hip hop album, right? Wait, number one hip hop song.
Yeah, it's probably something very, it's probably like Sugar Hill or some shit like that. Rapper's
Sugar
Delight.
Hill? What the fuck?
Yeah, it's
Nah,
probably
it's
like some
something
old-
from our era or like the best era.
So the number one song. Ooh.
Don't read it until it's done.
All right, hold on. I'm trying to think of what it may be. I'm just trying to think of a commercial hit or. Man, there's so many good ones. There's a lot of good ones actually.
Don't say it out loud yet.
All right. Well,
There is no single number one. Okay, god damn it.
because the best of all time depends heavily on critical.
Europe. Oh god.
Oh my God! Here we go.
Fucking AI sucks. You can't make a decision, you fucking piece of shit.
All right, I'm gonna go out on a
These are good
limb.
suggestions. Lose yourself. Get the fuck out of here. Only because it's Eminem. That's
Well,
the only reason.
Well, that's a very good song. I don't
Juicy's
know-
a good one.
I think Juicy's.
And The
Argument.
Message by Grandmaster Flash. What was that one? I don't know why. I
can
know
hear
the
beat.
name.
I can hear the beat.
What's
in
the
my
beat?
head. I can't. Well, I can't. I can't.
Okay,
I can't do
don't.
it.
Yeah, wow. Yeah, that's why you wrote and you didn't make beats.
I used to make beats.
They were terrible.
Have you heard any of them?
You tried to mimic one.
This isn't mimicking anything. Sip out of your beaker, sir.
I am actually.
Okay, so I will say that those are pretty good. I'm trying to think of something that's really.
You and that booty. That is not. No. That's
Did he say Miss New Booty?
no. He said no. You and that booty. E40.
Oh, well, E40. Oh, well, man, talk about
He
pioneering.
had some hits, but Oh yeah, for the Bay Area.
Yeah. I will say this: you were talking about being introduced to Southern music or Southern hip hop.
Southern music.
Like, yeah.
Southern hip hop.
Anyway, before
Dirty South.
the Dirty South, it's a Swiffer.
Oh, this month. Oh, guys.
So it's
RJ doesn't know what a Swiffer is.
it's a Swifter.
He put a T in there that doesn't belong there.
And then I actually
it
read
literally says it on the box. You're like those people who call, the frozen food packets where you put it in the pan. What are they called?
I don't know, frozen food. Like,
I know somebody and they fucking argue with me about it. They call it Viola.
what is that?
I'll look it up for you.
Viola. No, I don't think I would call it that.
Well, no, but they just didn't read it right. That's all it was.
All right.
Or
Yes.
or know the language it was in.
So, to Jared's credit, for the first time in probably my 37 years of existence, I actually read the Swiffer box and realized that there is no T in the word Swiffer. I've been calling it a Swifter since I was probably 13 years old. A lot of
They've been
education
around-
going on.
I don't think they've been around that long.
They've been around long enough for me to be calling them something incorrect for a very long time.
So I got into
one of these.
okay. Fairly. They were like, no, it is Viola. I'm like, no, it's voila.
Voila. Yeah,
It's
that's
French
yeah.
because it's like poof. You put it in the pan and
Voila.
poof, voila.
They call
And I explained it just like that, and they were like, no, it's Viola. I'm like,
Viola.
nah.
Who the?
It was a black woman.
Are you sure that they weren't pulling your leg?
Nah, bro. No.
Well,
And she was very adamant about it.
Well, if they were adamant, I wouldn't go any further than that.
Well, I didn't, but I was like, all right. You're wrong, but all right.
Nah, voila. Yeah, that makes perfect sense to me.
What I think was I think she grew up with it, and somebody else was calling it that.
Yeah.
So she thought it was that, and it's one of those things where you don't ever quite question whatever.
Well, that was like when I was a kid when I learned how to say spaghetti properly. I forgot there were.
Well, you don't even know how to say Swiffer correctly. So
I didn't read the box, Jared. Nobody reads the box.
what the fuck do you mean? That's the whole fucking point of marketing.
I get it, but I know what it does. I don't need to know what it.
So when they don't say Swiffer on the commercial, you don't hear a T in there.
I don't know that. I could be hearing a T subconsciously or something. I don't know. Where is the tea, folks? Where is the tea?
It's in China.
Yeah, it's pretty funny what you did there. But now, so a number one hip hop song. Juicy's really good. I am going to what about this? What about two of America's Most Wanted, Snoop Dogg and Tupac? I would think that would be up there for like an all-time song to a degree.
Which one is that?
Two of America's Most Wanted off of All Eyes on Me.
I know what album. I just don't remember it. You gotta remember, all these songs run together in my head. What'd you say? Two of America's
Most Wanted.
I don't know about that one either.
No, I'm just random shit's popping in my head.
Well, now that I think it is subjective.
Yeah, it would really be hard. It's still hard for me to tell you what my favorite hip hop album is. Sometimes it changes. I'm like, oh, it's this one. Nah, it's probably this one. But my top two, or I would say my top three, would be Illmatic, Ready to Die, and Reasonable Doubt, and those always just kind of interchange. And
fucking Epic's dumb.
It's okay.
Talk to any woman, they'll give you the tea.
No, man. There you go. I see what you did there.
I didn't do that. Was him.
Just,
what are you doing?
Well, I felt
no, leave it there.
I felt it rubbing against the chair, so I didn't want to turn and like pull something down.
Yeah, because if you move it, you're gonna pull something down.
Yeah, so I'm
now
not,
you just said that. Now that one's fucking look crooked over there.
It's all right. We work in progress. Work in progress.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
And all that good
It's
stuff.
all good, guys.
But
even though your camera's crooked and we look. This looks like some 3D shit. Well, I guess that means we did a good job with the background because it separates.
Yeah, no,
everything.
I like it a lot. Minor adjustments will be needed, but I guess before we kind of head out here, I wanted to talk very briefly, and we can talk about it more next week because there's a lot to discuss. The Summer Game Fest has been going on for the last few days, and Sony had its State of Play. And there's like just an assload of games coming out, like boatloads in the next year. Obviously, we were super hyped for Grand Theft Auto this November.
There's only one that matters.
Yeah, well, obviously, and funny enough, Grand Theft Auto, as of right now, Grand Theft Auto 6 is the only game scheduled to release in November. Talk about one,
because everybody else is scared for their life.
Talk about respect to a degree. Yeah, they're scared, but it's like, oh man, they respect that game so much. We're not going to go anywhere near that motherfucking thing, dude.
Bro,
that's wild to me.
Roleplay is going to be insane.
I find that to be one of the. I'm not saying there aren't going to be like little indie games coming out that nobody knows about, but as a major title, fall release like we see them every year.
I hope we can do roleplay on console.
Oh, I'm sure they've been taking forever to make it. Who knows what we're going to get.
And then they bought out fucking CFE?
Yeah, I think we're in for a real treat. But there were a few games that caught my eye.
One caught my eye. Oh, I got to play fucking 007.
Yes, I've heard actually nothing but great things about that game.
Yeah.
One of my coworkers.
It kind of reminds me a little bit of the Indiana Jones gameplay, though.
Well, I know the Indiana Jones game is in first person, if I'm not mistaken, and this is a third person game.
No, not the whole thing.
Not the whole thing. Okay, I haven't played the Indiana Jones game, so the screenshots that I've seen have all been from a first person perspective. Like as opposed, like a third person is like you can actually see the character you're playing.
No.
Yeah.
The whole game, both games are they're not.
I'm pretty sure Dying Light is a third person adventure.
It's not.
Here, pull it up. I could be very wrong,
Bro,
but
I told you I've been watching people play it.
I didn't think it was marketed as a first-person shooter. I could have sworn it was more of like an Uncharted or a Tomb Raider style kind of game.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, okay, so it's a third-person game.
Yeah, you said it was the opposite.
No, I said it's not a first-person shooter. It's a third-person. I'm saying the Indiana Jones game, everything I've seen is from a first-person perspective. If there's third-person in that game... No,
Indiana Jones one is not first-person either.
Okay, so then I would have to go back and look at
there are parts that is first person, but
so those are probably the screenshots I've seen then.
Yeah.
That's all I was saying.
That definitely no, because how are you can't use the whip like that.
Well, you probably some other games do it.
I don't know. Even in GTA, you can look through your eyes.
Yeah,
to fucking see shit, but like you could it's probably a view shit, but the whole game is not like that.
Well, there's two games I wanted to talk about in particular. There's obviously a lot, but two that caught my eye. One of them is going to be Insomniac's Wolverine game. I know that you're very
I
excited for that.
I saw the gameplay off of that shit the other day, and I was like, hold the fucking phone.
Yeah, that
Bro,
game.
the combat is insane. Did you see that?
Yeah. I watched it later in the day.
Ooh.
I get some notifications on my phone. I can't always.
And then you can play off of another character that's in the scene and use their powers along with your powers and like do tandem shit.
Yeah,
that shit's insane, bro.
it looks like a lot of fun. Another game I wanted to talk about, and it's been getting a lot of shit thrown its way. I think unnecessarily. I think it's just the day and age we live in. It's going to be the new God of War game. And
oh yeah, they're already talking bullshit.
Yeah, so I'm going to say this as somebody, and the reason that there's so much controversy, I guess, surrounding it is you're not playing as Kratos in this game. You're actually playing as his wife.
Well, I was gonna say you're about to get the fucking it's a woke game, that bullshit.
Yeah, and I'm gonna stop everybody right there.
I've never heard ours.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop I'm gonna stop everybody right there with that kind of terrible mindset, and I'm actually kind of sick of that, to be honest with you.
We all are.
Especially with games. Sometimes it's warranted, which is fine, but not now. There are so many female protagonists in gaming that are badass. Lara Croft, Samus Aran. We've got Princess Zelda, who is a badass. Okay, those three right there alone. Pause.
Princess
Stop.
Peach.
Princess Peach.
Peaches. Okay, can't do that too much because apparently YouTube is strict on that shit.
And there's probably an assload more that I'm not even thinking of.
First of all, if any of you watched Daredevil ever, any of the Daredevil, the Marvel ones, including, and I know you haven't watched that shit.
No, I haven't.
You didn't watch the original either?
No, I've
We
seen the
talked
original.
about that.
Yeah, I've seen the original. The newer stuff now.
What do you got against it?
I just haven't watched it. That's all. Like, I have nothing against it.
You're faking. Anyway, what's her name? The girl.
It's not Elektra, is it? Is it? It's
No,
not
the one that plays that. It's like their assistant.
Oh fuck, dude! I can't think of her name.
I can't remember her name right now either. Anyway, she's the one. She plays the wife.
Okay.
That you know who I'm talking about?
The
blonde chick. Yeah, that's who.
Oh, okay, all right. So
because I just saw it on some social media.
So I'm going to tell you something. As somebody who's been a gamer for 30 plus years, let me tell you something.
Full recall.
Video games are supposed to be fun, and that's it. You're supposed to enjoy them. Now, I'm going to tell you this. If I load up that game, I don't have the console to play it on, but if I ever load up that game,
I do.
All I care about is if it's fun and if the story, because I'm a huge fan of what they've done with the modern God of War games, if it fits into that realm of badassery in terms of story, then by all means, I'm going to love it. I do not care. Jared is... Oh, not the camera's not on him. I won't say what he just did, but...
You look like you were enjoying it.
I wasn't. I was actually a little concerned for you over there.
Weirdo.
So,
what'd you say about consoles?
So consoles, remember, Xbox is always king. But what I was going to say is, are you doing your Hulk Hogan impersonation over there?
No, that's not what that was. That was the Jared Lee PlayStation joint.
I just can't fathom the idea somebody's going to write off a game immediately because of a character. It's so stupid.
Well, everybody's
it's silly. It's dumb. I can guarantee you that game's going to be awesome.
Look. I have a feeling, and you know, I'm usually right about a lot of stuff.
A foot fell asleep.
It's because I don't know, there's some kind of health problem.
Jesus,
you know, I'm right about a lot of stuff. But I think, let's say, the last year and a half, right? You had all this shit popping. That's the last breath of hatred trying to grasp at power.
Yeah, it's super silly.
Hold on, let me finish.
Go ahead.
So this includes this attack on, you're woke or you're liberal, or you're this and you're that. Like, how about motherfuckers? We can all have different opinions. We don't have to be this way or that way.
Yeah.
Two things can be true at the same time. And I think once people realize that nuance, in life, in general, we're gonna come out of this shit better at the other side of it.
Yeah, it's so it disheartens me to how nasty everybody is just in general to one another nowadays.
Well, again, we talked about it before. It's mostly online. You're not seeing that.
No, and you're right.
In real
with
life,
yeah.
Now you go certain places. Anyway, I'm saying all that to say, if you're in New York this weekend or this beginning of the week, please, even if you're not in New York, matter of fact, I'll put the flyer at the beginning of this. You take your phone, you scan the QR code for the link, because Monday, 7 p.m. at Gotham Comedy Club in New York City, Manhattan, I, your boy, the visual mad scientist, Jared Lee, will be performing.
All right, yeah.
My first time in New York.
Yeah, let's go.
Oh, yeah, where's the fucking applause at?
Yeah, you got to hit that button.
So, get your ticket. Make sure at checkout, it'll say additional info in the second section. Make sure you put Jared Lee. It'll say performer you're coming to see. Even if you're not coming, buy a ticket.
Support the homie and support the Mad Scientist Lab podcast. It's very important.
Because if you support us, we can do more for this show, first of all, and I can be a bigger comedian around the country, travel and do shows. We'd have to switch possibly back to weekday doing the show because I'll be out on the weekends.
That's all right. That's all right.
So, yeah.
All right. Jared, I'm very proud
Buy a ticket. Please buy a ticket.
Very proud of you. Good luck. I know you're going to do a great job. And while you're out there,
I don't know, bro. I haven't really been able to get spots like I needed to. So we'll see.
No, I think you're going to do a fantastic job. I know you're going to do a fantastic job. I can't wait to hear about it on next week's show.
It's supposed to be getting recorded. I never put out the recording because I don't want to burn jokes. But again, that's the whole reason for you to come out and see me live.
Absolutely. And, it's that time of the show where I tell everybody you can catch us anywhere you get your podcasts. That is Apple Music, Spotify, all that good stuff. Every Monday for the visual at 9 a.m. sharp on YouTube. And every Saturday around some evening time here on
We'll
Twitch.
try to be earlier next week.
Yeah.
Like we literally just put everything back together today.
So we are moving on up. We are doing a great job. And as always, thank you for listening to
You
the
really want to use that moving on up bullshit?
I don't know. It came to mind. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
He's PlayStation.
Hit the button.
See y'all next week. Hold on, I gotta find
Where's the button?
the sign off button.
Sign off button.
Oh my god, we got so many sounds in here now. I can't. Oh, there we go.
An hour? What am I supposed to do with the mad scientist for an hour?
Tamper in God's domain.
Peace. See y'all next week.
Bye.
Hit you so hard you won't see nothing. Ever, 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 ever.
Audio skulls all day.
The Merit Scientist Lab. The Merit Scientist Lab. The Merit Scientist Lab. Merit Scientist Lab.
You can't have an opinion on something that you haven't even tried.
Exactly.
The Merit Scientist